Hello everyone. So today I thought I'll probably talk about how you can get started with your YouTube journey. Of course, I'm not really a YouTuber. I of course have few channels. This channel is of course very small, but small in terms of number of subscribers. But at the same time, this is basically the place where I will share a lot of things that I feel like sharing. And I think I did talk about it recently, where I mentioned that you should not really worry too much about. Or you should not really spend too much time preparing for the videos that you want to make. Now, let us say you are a developer and you develop using Node.js. Now, at the same time, you think that you have that potential, or maybe you want to. I mean, I think the main thing is that you should want to do it if you want to make videos. Let us say you want to make videos and you want to do it on, of course, YouTube. Maybe you want to do it for fun. Maybe you want to share your learning. Maybe you want to uh, earn money from it. So, or maybe at the same time, it could be just a place where you can showcase your skills. It would be like building your own profile, or maybe doing your own marketing. And I think there are a lot of reasons, a lot of benefits of doing it. Of course, if you want to do it, that is the main thing. Now, in the beginning, I think people, because when you look at videos, when you find different people who popular YouTubers in almost every category. There are people who are making really good fancy videos. Not just fancy videos, but those videos look really fancy. I mean, of course, the content uh, is also good sometimes, but in most cases, when you look at those videos, they talk about a lot of things, but they also make sure that their video is highly polished. They also make sure that they do proper editing. So I totally agree with all that, but I think in the beginning you have to uh, figure out how much time and energy you want to give in making these videos. So the way, if I have to share my experience, I think the way I look at it, I of course have few constraints, but at the same time I want to make daily videos. So my constraints are definitely time. So I don't have a lot of time. I just have 15-20 minutes. I think every day dedicate half an hour. So I think that is my constraint number one, and I think it is actually a good constraint because it gives me this limit which I have to follow. Like, okay, I have 15 minutes. Let me do something. Now, the video that I make, of course, I just spend 10 minutes making the video, and then maybe another 5 minutes to upload it. But of course, the things that I'm showing, it's basically based on what I do every day. For example, if I learn something, I of course keep my notes, and that is, I think, very important. I always make notes. I think whenever I learn even a small thing, I try to note it down somewhere so that if I have to do it again, I can search my notes using, of course, org mode, and I can talk about it. And when I'm making my notes, because I'm using org mode, I can also make it as like a task with a date. So I know that, okay, I have like these five things that I learned, and I can potentially make 5 videos. And for me, time is of course definitely one thing. But second thing is that I keep my videos short, and I try. I mean, of course, I'm not really good in it, but I try to uh, keep them like very focused to the point. I try not to talk about a lot of other things. So when I make videos, uh, because I have to make daily videos and I have only 15 minutes, I have to ensure that I have something useful to talk about. Number one, talking about the preparation, so which basically happens on its own because every day I do a lot of things. So I always have something to talk about, and uh, I don't really do any editing, which may or may not be applicable to you. My recommendation would be uh, to try to keep your video simple. Even if you want to, let us say, make a video, a half an hour video on a specific topic. Of course, you may want to prepare for it because if you're making a video and you're sharing something, then I think you should do some kind of preparation in your mind. Maybe at least write bullet points, or maybe if you're trying to write code, make sure that the code is running and the video makes sense. But at the same time, uh, don't do too much preparation. Don't try to spend like 4 hours to make a 10-minute video. I mean, maybe one day when you earn a lot of money, I think it's all about, I think when you talk about time, money comes into picture because if you're spending 4 hours every day to make one video, then you should expect something in return. So that is also one thing. I think in the beginning, try to keep it simple. And if you're making tutorial, it also depends on what kind of videos you're making. If you're making tutorials like me, technical videos mostly, you should just open your laptop or computer and talk about those things that you want to talk about. And if you keep your videos short, 30-minute video, it is a bit difficult, to be honest, to be consistent with what you want to talk about, and you will definitely have to prepare. But if you make a short 10-minute video, I think 10 minutes should be your target max, I guess, in my opinion. To keep things simple, and so that when someone is trying to watch your videos, they're also able to watch it easily. Because half an hour video in the beginning, especially in the beginning, I think it is a bit difficult. When I say in the beginning, let us say you're a new YouTuber and you make a video on a specific topic which is half an hour long. So I think it will be a bit difficult for YouTube to promote, and also your video might be wonderful, but if no one is watching it, then YouTube will not really promote it. But for a 10-minute video, even short videos, if you can, when you make those very short to the point videos, then I think you have more chances of success in terms of subscribers, in terms of views. And when you share your videos on other platforms, then you will definitely expect some traffic. And if you are sharing your videos somewhere else, then if the video is shorter, then I think that definitely helps. Now, that is what I wanted to share, that don't try to prepare too much. Talking about softwares, my recommendation for most of, of course, I use FFmpeg, but I have also used OBS. In fact, 10 years ago, or maybe 12 years ago, I started making videos using Camtasia. Camtasia is a really good software. So you can not only record a video, but you can also do some editing in it, which is now a very popular tool, by the way. But if you're using OBS, open broadcasting software, just use it to record a video, like your screen and whatever you're doing, maybe your beautiful face. You can configure OBS. I think I do have one video on my channel where I showed how to configure OBS. So OBS is definitely really good. It is not just for streaming, you can also record a video. And when you are using a tool like OBS, it might seem a bit difficult in the beginning, but I think once you spend some time in the beginning to figure out how to configure it, then it is actually very good software to make a video, simple videos. So keep it simple, keep it short, and try not to spend too much time, because if you spend too much time, then you will expect something, and if the videos are not really doing good in the beginning, then it will probably give you a bit of a disappointment. So I always say this because people ask me this question, how can you make videos, like a lot of videos, and how are you able to do it regularly? There must be something, right? So that is what I'm trying to say. I try to keep things simple, and I try not to none of my videos are scripted. I just talk about what I feel like talking, and I think if you're trying to share your content, and if you're focused on the content, what you're talking about, let us say you're writing code, and if you're running your code and the code is not working, or if something breaks, I think it is fine, because that is where the learning happens, when things break and you fix it, or you show your problem solving approach. Because when I make videos on, let us say, Script Runner for Jira, where I write scripts, and I have hundreds of videos on that topic, I basically try to solve small problems, like how to create an issue, how to transition an issue, how to update your Jira custom field, how to do this, how to do that. And I try to write these small code snippets so that people can follow, and they can also replicate easily. Because if you keep things simple, it will be easier for your audience to follow your whatever you are trying to show them. So that is all I wanted to talk about today. I think the short answer is that you should just do it. Don't worry too much about making your videos look really, really, really fancy. Don't try to do too much editing. Do it, but only if you can afford to, only if you think it will add any value. But at the same time, focus on producing content regularly. I think consistency is very important when it comes to YouTube. If you are uploading videos regularly, then there will be a point in your, I mean, there are a lot of metrics that you can follow, but there will be a point where you will definitely see growth. For example, for me, it was 1,000 subscribers on my other channel. I think around 2 years ago, I crossed 1,000 subscribers on my Ravi Sagar channel. And I think after 1,000 subscribers, of course, your channel will get monetized. But apart from the monetization, I can see that it took me less time to reach 2,000. It took me even lesser time to reach 3,000 and so on. So I think 1,000 is like a very good milestone. And again, in the beginning, try even not to worry about the number of subscribers. If you have more videos, then it definitely shows that you are regular, and people will definitely follow, because I follow a lot of YouTubers. They are like very small, 500 people subscribers, but they talk about things that are like really valuable, that actually changes or improves my life, or I actually learn a lot. So the value that I get from those small YouTubers is far more than what I get probably from watching like a very fancy, highly edited, animated videos talking about, let us say, a specific topic, which of course I can follow, but I'm mostly looking for small problems to solve, not really, like usually I don't really have time to watch like a 3-hour playlist. I'm more interested in, okay, how to do this. Let me search online and okay, I'll get the answer. So this is my approach. I'm not really saying that you should do it, but I just thought I'll probably, share how I do things on my channel. And that is it. Bye bye.